Right, welcome back to the channel. You join me on Strata Florida. Bit of a solo mission this one. Wasn't the original plan, but unfortunately Ben and Craig and Mr. Wong had to drop out last minute. Their loss. I've been dying to do a solo mission in this for, well, since I bought it, so it's a good chance for me to do that. Yeah, so join me at the start of the trip. I'm going to get set up for the camp tonight and start cooking a bit of food because I'm absolutely starving. And yeah, join me at the start of the trip and catch up. The original plan for this weekend was me and Mr. Wong in this, Ben in his Disco 2, and Craig and Jess were going to join us in their 300 TDI again to show us a bit more of the Mac loop. I was wrong last week, or on the last episode, when I said I think we've done it all, but apparently there is still quite a lot of the Mac loop to do. So they were going to show us more of that this weekend, but unfortunately Ben's dropped out because of work, which is understandable. You got to do what you got to do. Mr. Wong has as well, and then Craig's had to work this morning, which is it's all a shame, obviously, but it's a perfect opportunity for me to get out and do a bit of a solo camp. I've been dying to do one since I bought this. I bought this as a commercial, as you saw from the episode. And I only put the two back seats in, and that was solely because what I wanted to do was, obviously the passenger seat I could pull right forward, tilt, and there's enough space down the one side, down the passenger side, to get a single airbed. So that was the only reason I put the two seats in the back. So it's a perfect opportunity for me to get out and do a solo camp. Yeah, I've been trying to do it for the last year, but yeah, with boats and all our summer trips, and then, you know, our winter trip so far, it's not had a chance. So perfect opportunity for me. Just heading up to Welshbourne now. We're there in about 15 minutes. Going to nip into a shop and grab some food for me to cook up in a bit. A couple of snacks for on the route, and then my plan is to head to Strata Florida. The only reason I'm doing that again, we've done it a few times obviously before Christmas, which you saw, but yeah, I know the track. I know that the car is capable. Very slim chance I'm going to get stuck, and obviously travelling and doing this track on my own. That's mainly the reason that I'm doing this track again. I don't really want to go and try and find something new, something more extreme, end up getting stuck in the middle of nowhere with no phone reception, and miles away from any kind of help. So yep, that's the plan for this one. It's quite early in the afternoon, just gone 1 o'clock, so it's going to be, I would say, 2:30, 3 o'clock by the time I get there. So there ain't going to be much light left, but there should be enough for me to get the first part of the track done. I'm then going to get to the usual camp spot that we stay at. I'll obviously set up camp there, cook a bit of food, have a bit of a wander about, enjoy the night. Get an early night, I think, get up early tomorrow morning, and then finish the rest of the track. Fingers crossed, it's snowing. We might catch a bit of snow. We've had quite a lot of snow this week, earlier in the week, but we've also had some rain later in the week as well, which might have got rid of it all, but we'll see when we get there. Oh, look at that sunshine! That's looking promising. I don't know if you can see it, but there's snow on those hills in front. we're 20 minutes out, and as you can see, we've got snow everywhere, just as I was hoping. Been a straightforward journey, not much traffic. Yeah, about an hour ago, half an hour from Welshpool, yeah, everything just started to turn white, so it's absolutely stunning. Wales is the best place to be in the summer, and let alone in the winter with this snow. Yeah, it's incredible. So as I say, we've got 20 minutes left to the start of the track, and bring on the snow. Come on, wheels are spinning. Come on. I never even considered that. If it's snowing, there's plenty of uphills on this track as well, so we've obviously had a lot of snow and it's frozen. The roads are just a sheet of ice. I never even considered that I might not be able to get up, but that was one of the steepest, and it just about managed to get to the top, so we should be alright. Sliding. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes! I was touch and go for a minute. I knew there was that steep hill, and I weren't sure if anybody had been to Salty, or I think a couple of people had on the sharp corners. We're still sliding. Come on. It's a very steep hill as well, so it's not like you can even go in second gear. Oh, you probably could in low range, I'd have thought. Oh my god, look at this snow! Well, how about this? Absolutely stunning. This is exactly what I was hoping for. A winter wonderland, eh? We've just come up that steep uphill, and it was slippy, obviously. Still managed to get traction, still managed to get up, but what goes up must go down, and I know there's a steep downhill section in a minute. Me and Ben did it a couple of years ago, which was actually episode 2, and yeah, you had to put it in first gear, low range, and crawl down. You couldn't touch the brake, because as soon as you touched the brakes, your front wheels were locking and you were sliding. So I'm not looking forward to that, but that's what's up next. So let's hope someone's put a bit of salt down for us. She's running on ice. Here comes the downhill. Oh dear, absolutely stunning now. So if I do go off the edge of the cliff, it's not all bad. First gear, low range, I'm literally crawling at 5 miles an hour. If that. This ain't happening. This is not happening. I've just come sliding over to the edge here. I'm going to end up in a jitter this race. Let's go and have a look. Let's go and have a look, because this is dodgy. Right, bit of an issue. I'm slipping on this downhill, and we've not even got to the steep bit yet. As you can see, the wheels are just locking. It is pure ice. So I need to go and have a look at how bad it's going to be further down, because we're not even at the steep bit yet. And I'm already locking the wheels up, so I need to figure out whether I can get down or not without writing the car off, because I've got a feeling that, as you can see from the, oh my god, as you can see from that, I'm going to struggle to get down, because I've got to go all the way to the bottom. Look at that front of your eye. Stuck. Alternatively, we'll turn around and go back. I do know that the uphill that we've just come up, majority of it's been salted already, so it shouldn't be as bad to get down that as this one. But ideally, I don't really want to be turning around. I mean, that's a nice little spot to, Jesus Christ, that's a nice little spot to pull in. I'm out of everyone's way. I could stay there for the night. My god, look at that. Right, plan of action. Can't really leave that there because it's smack bang in the middle of the road. Can't go around it. So I'm thinking I do want to have a bit of a walk down that track to see if I can get down or not. Because it is very, very steep. So my plan is to pull the disco down to here, if I can, without crashing into anything. I mean, you've got this bit here as a bit of a kind of get me out the shit, or the bank there to kind of run into if I can't stop. I mean, obviously I can't leave it there because it's smack bang in the middle of the road. So my plan is to pull it down to here for now, have a walk down the road, see if there's any corners where I could potentially lock up and see if they've been salted or not. Not what I was expecting, as much as I wanted snow. I also wanted to be able to drive the car without sending it off the edge of a cliff. So we're going to do that, and then I can walk down and then have a look at the rest of the track to see rest of the road to see if it's been salted or not. Oh, indicator's just gone out. A bit temperamental, these old discos. There we go. That's what I'm thinking. Now what we've got to hope for is that somebody doesn't come down that road, lock up and into the back of mine. Let's go and have a look. Oh, Jesus Christ. Right, as you can see, there's been quite a few people skidding off to the right, where the people have been hugging that right to get off the compacted stuff. Right, I'm not where I thought I was. Well, I am, but from the opposite way. So usually we come from a road that's up the top and it's a steep drop all the way down to the bottom. You come across onto this road, turn left and go up that way and around this side of the hill, and that brings you to Strata. That's the way I thought we was coming down now, but we're not. We're coming down this way, which isn't as steep as the other one. So fingers crossed we can get down. I mean, it's still going to be dodgy because it's still compacted snow to the bottom. Right, let's get back up to the car and see how we get on. As Wongy was on the last episode, shitting a brick. Absolutely shitting a brick. Not looking forward to this. My plan of action was to get to the track, do the first part, stop at the normal place that we usually camp, have a bit of a cook up, but it's nearly dark, so I'm thinking I'll camp at the start of the track, get up nice and early, catch the sunrise, and then do the whole track tomorrow. I'd say we're pretty much down. This is the bottom bit here. God, yes. I was very nervous about that. Thank God for that. I seriously underestimate this car. Right, I've made it to the start of the track. That's the start. Well, it's the start of the way we used to come anyway. I didn't enjoy that downhill bit then, to be honest. Jesus Christ, it's slippery, it's like ice. But I'm down. I'm going to follow this track along. There's a house. There's a house a bit further down on the left, so I'm going to go past that. Follow the track a bit, until I come to the first section with the lay-by, and I think that's where I'll be stopping tonight. That definitely was the easier road to come in than the one that we came a couple of years ago. The one we came a couple of years ago, I don't know if you can see it, but it starts up there, goes all the way down, steep hairpin, all the way down, and yeah, I can see from here that that's just solid ice all the way up. So I'm glad I didn't have to take that one, as much as I hated that one. It didn't turn out as bad as I thought, but I don't think I'll give the car enough justice either, because it didn't lock up once. Right, let's go and find a place to get a bit of food cooking, because I am absolutely starving. Traction control working away there. It's good to have that back. On the last trip I had the 3 Amigos on. I had a bit of an ABS issue, and so that went in during the week and got sorted. Craig works his magic. So yeah, traction control's doing its job, and getting me up this slippery, rocky section. As I say, I'm still trying to find this flat spot to camp, but I've come across nothing yet. As you can tell, it's all over the place. And coming up to the first gate. Wongy, oh my god, Wongy's not here, is he? That means I've got to be the driver and the gate man. It's terrible, eh? Terrible. We are rapidly losing light. GoPros are no good in this. Luckily this is my phone, but yep. Quickly losing light. Let's pull up, see if we can find a spot ASAP. And just as I said that, I think we've got a spot for the night. We've obviously just shut that gate, hauled off the track to there. I think that'll do. Got enough room at the back to get the door open, do a bit of cooking. That's the one. That's the spot for the night. Not too bad, eh? Right, this appears to be the spot for the night, so I am going to get cooking. Got the gas, got the little jet boil, got some brioche buns. I plan to do, that's milk for coffee in the morning, it's a must. I plan to do a couple of burgers. I'm going to make them up myself with some red onion. Bit of coleslaw to go on top, bit of cheese. What else we got? I did buy a steak as well, but that might do for lunch tomorrow, depending on how many burgers I can get out of that. And then, yeah, let's get started. We do have as well a couple of Chili of the Valley sauces. Anybody's tried them before in the past, they are very hot. Let's see what we can see how many we can make out of this. Better get some wipes. Let's see how many we can make out of this. We also want to chop some onion. Drop of oil in the pan. There we got our burgers with onion. We've got some cheese to go on top. Bit of coleslaw. And some chili sauce. That's going to be tasty. And as you can see, it is absolutely pitch black. Right, that cheese ain't melting, so I'm just going to take them off as they are. Oh, so bad. Right, what's next? What's next? The coleslaw. God, I'm looking forward to these. I'm absolutely starving. I can't remember which is which. I think this is the about hot. Me and Ben had this on a recent trip with a couple of burgers, and that one absolutely blew our socks off. Oh. That was just a drop on my finger. Jesus. How about that, eh? How about that? Just missing maybe a gherkin or two, but other than that, that looks absolutely delicious. I'm going to tuck into these and get camp set up for the night, and then yeah, you'll join me in the morning. Oh my god. Water crossing, you know, the water come up and over Craig's bonnet and shove him right into the bank. Yeah, it's deeper than well, it's not deeper than normal, just deeper than last time, so it's not I certainly wouldn't be able to walk over it, but I reckon I should be able to drive through without any issues. We've got this little puddle here, and then we'll get round to the water crossing. this might be a bit slippy. It's only like a, well, it's quite steep, but it's a quite a short little incline, and it's covered in ice. Traction control's doing its thing. Luckily, ABS is sorted for this trip. I reckon if we keep a bit of momentum and go for it, we should be alright. Oh, she's scrambling. Come on! Yes. Well, as you can see, this is the deeper water crossing, but it's not even deep. I could probably walk to the other side, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, the last trip there, you know, the water was up to here, all the way along the side, all the way up there. And it was absolutely raging, but I reckon I could probably walk over this to the other side. Right, let's go. Nice and easy. A lot shallower than last time. This is quite a steepish, bumpy section, and it's white over with snow and ice, so I think probably going to have a bit of slip. I reckon the car will do it with ease. I've underestimated it so much so far on this trip, so I reckon once that traction's kicking in it should ease up. But I'm going to stick to the right, which is you go up so far and then the last bit is another step up as well, so hopefully it should get up. Let's find out. with ease. With ease. I knew it. I knew it. Right, this is the spot that I was hoping to get to last night, but with how dark it was at the time at the start of the track, it weren't really doable. I wouldn't have been able to get the drone up like I have this morning, and obviously the other shots of the river crossings and stuff. But yeah, this is obviously we usually park here. Usually do our cooking obviously around here and whatnot. We've got the bomb hole just round the corner. Obviously we usually put the teepee up in them trees there. We've got the bolly over the other side. But yeah, to be honest, I'm glad I waited till this morning, because like I say, I wouldn't be able to get half the footage that I have done this morning, all the drone shots. So on to the next one. We've got this little crossing here, and then we've got the bomb hole around the corner. Right, we're at the bomb hole. It is quite icy and snowy, but I think I'm going to go for it anyway, because there's quite a bit of water running down, so the ice that's on it should be pretty slushy. So as soon as the wheels hit, I should break through it and get traction. What do you reckon? If I get stuck, I'm knackered. Yeah, I think I'm going to go for it. Yeah, man, let's go for it. Let's go for it. I think I'm going to put my CDL in for this, just so I've got the maximum traction. Low range, second gear, I'm thinking. Let's see what happens. Traction worked a treat there. ain't really much left of this this track. I've done majority of it. There is another section that you come to a bit of a crossroads, and you can either go straight on back to the main road, or you can turn left. I do know though that the left turning, it's a bit of a steep. It's a bit of a steep cross-axle sort of section, and on the left is a big drop, and the section itself tilts you to the left. And with how much, with how open it is to the elements, with the snow and the ice and the cold, I don't really want a chance being tilted to the left, sliding and ending up down the bank. So I'm going to skip that section, I think, finish the rest of this section, and then yeah, make tracks, head back home. It's been an absolute cracking weekend. I've loved every minute. Exactly what I wanted to do since I bought this truck. Ben, Craig, Mr. Wong, you've missed an epic one. Yeah, gutted you couldn't come, but like I say, it gave me the chance to do a bit of a solo one. Really enjoyed it though. Hope you have as well. And give us a like, subscribe, drop us a comment as well if there is any other sections of track that you want to see us do in Wales, England or Scotland, the UK. Yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.